Alex Batty, folks. That's the young lad that walked off. Is it a commune or something similar in France there? Been picked up, just been brought back to the UK and reunited with his grandma in Oldham. That there, Oldham, not a million miles away from here. Yeah, we've not covered the thing before because there's been plenty of press coverage and whatever else. But I just had a couple of thoughts and a couple of things I'd like to share, just from things that I've noticed. Can't remember what they are. I've actually wrote them down. Well, I thought, listening to him, he's only 15 or 16 years of age. He says he's not really been with people of his own age, with any children and whatever else, and not had that much of an education whilst he's been there. But he comes across, when you listen to him, as very educated, very level-headed, very, very sensible young lad. You think that when you listen to him. When you see his writing, you can see he's had no real education of late, because his writing is really poor. Looks really immature writing-wise, but sounds very mature. But the biggest thing I thought to myself is, he wanted to be with his gran and he's found his way back to her. But it was strange. He gave her a hug on his interview on TV then. I thought it was a very strange hug. If you've not seen it, you must revisit and watch it. And what I noticed was he's hugging her, and he's got his arms like that behind her as he's hugging her. Never opened his palm, never opened his hands, never squoze. It just wasn't a proper hug. It wasn't a loving hug. Mind you, he's not seen her for a few years. Maybe that's got something to do with it. I don't know. But I do hope he is happy to be home. I do hope that he's happy to be with his gran, and I hope she's good for him. And I hope things move on from there for him. As I say, he's been with no people of his own age. I think he's got tired of the life over there. He said his mum, tried to do the right by him, but maybe she wasn't a great mum, but he doesn't dislike her. I'm just hoping he likes his grandma, because, if he doesn't, he's stuck in Oldham with somebody that he doesn't really want to be with. But at his age, he's got nobody else to be with. And I just thought the hug was very, very strange. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. But as I say, other than that, he seems a very level-headed, sensible young lad. Once again, to computers. Well, let's hope the publicity he's got, because he's such a high profile now. Let's hope within the next few months, because he's probably old enough to work now, let's hope somebody gives him a go and gives him a job. And, he deserves a life change. He deserves for things to get better for himself. If he's been away from country to country for a few years, away from some of his family, and they've almost abducted him, if you like, because I think his grandmothers didn't know he was going to go there. He deserves a bit of a life change, doesn't he? I hope things do get better in young, what's his name again? Alex Batty's life. I really do. Okay, that's it on that one.